What am I sharing? So yeah, I've been sharing my idea.
Ideas on Wheels is a methodology, but it's also a place or a set of resources for sharing the ideas in the most open way. As an idea maker, you have the chance to explore and express the idea from the basic concept or a scenario to deeping into issues and challenges of the idea itself, and also finding additional tools or languages in order to express it.
When I am forced to a little bit like go through that process all over again, it allows me to rethink some things, to put them in some sort of a perspective.
I think it's a very creative environment, and I think it will help us a lot to develop our ideas and put it in practice.
One of the keys of the Ideas on Wheels is the physicality of the thing. There are very tangible objects, trying to find materials which synthesize the idea in a specific sentence, for example, that can be shared for the others. Or, for example, reflecting, like right now, at the end, the ideas in a visual language that sometimes is more accessible for other people and can be more rich depending on how you want to tell the impact of the idea. During these 3 days they move, that's why they have wheels, and they start to be clustered in a way that it's easier to start a conversation because some ideas are close to each other because they have things in common. So that's also a kind of a metaphorical replication of what a city should be as well, a place where the ideas are a kind of material that it's very plastical, that it's easily contaminating others and helping to grow. So in one way, Ideas on Wheels, it's a minimum viable prototype of a temporary city.
This is a much more hands-on sort of breeding ground for ideas. Here you're actually nurturing ideas from the start. You're giving people a chance to think freely and get feedback from people, and you're also connecting them. I think for me personally, this is the future of financing culture.
It's important to support ideas early in their idea. So not to support projects so much, but to find ideas, find people, find groups of people who really have something in mind that's going to make a change in their community. But we also feel it's important to connect those ideas to others and to facilitate a way that people can learn from each other.
I think that's really important because sometimes I think that we're all stuck in, our own little communities, our little groups in our cities, and it's a really great opportunity to kind of get out and develop the ideas and make some concrete connections.
You really get a sense of the new ideas that are brewing all around Europe and outside of Europe, and they're very original, very creative approaches and new ways of working.
People are working together, people don't want to give up, they want to continue working during the breaks. It's difficult to drag them away from the trolleys, difficult to get them to eat, difficult to get them to leave, and I think that's the dynamic that we're looking for.